Hey there, Freedom Fellowship, and we are on Saturday of kind of our Easter weekend here in between Good Friday and Resurrection Sunday. Personally, for me, this is always an interesting day to kind of reflect upon because it's the in between. And there's a whole message there, but I'm not going to start preaching to you because that is not the purpose of this video. Quick information about Resurrection Sunday. Obviously, we're not having service there on campus, but Pastor Frank and Sister Kay have put together an entire service for us. It's going to be uploaded on the website at 11 a.m. So freedomfellowship.net. Tune in to see that tomorrow on Easter Sunday. And I know we hate that we can't come together in the same location, but we are united by the same Spirit. I keep speaking that because it's the truth. And so be sure to tune in and take time to worship, to reflect, and to hear the good word from Pastor Frank. The two videos I have for you today, I'm extremely excited. Both of these individuals, I don't know that many of you have got to have interaction with, and so that's the purpose of this. And so we're going to have Mitchell Brady and Hayden Pecor that's going to be sharing a little bit of what it is Easter weekend means to them. Hope things are going well. Be sure to reach out to anyone in the church really, but your pastoral staff wants to be here for you if you need someone in this kind of tricky time we're going through. And enjoy these videos and just be blessed by the testimony of different ways that Jesus Christ is manifesting in people's lives. See ya.
Hey everyone at Freedom Fellowship. I'm Mitchell Brady, and I just want to say that my family misses all y'all. And, I hope everyone is doing good and staying safe. And, this is something that most of us has never experienced or had to go through. And especially during this time of year with Easter coming up, we're used to all getting together, and sometimes it's big family get-togethers, or the kids having the Easter egg hunts and stuff like that. And this year is going to be totally different, but I really hope that we can all slow down and really think about what our family means, but also what Easter means, what it truly means. And Christ dying for us and resurrecting on that third day is what it's about. Over the years, the meaning of Easter has really changed for me. Of course, when I was a kid, it was more about, Easter egg hunts, finding the prize egg, or, stuff like that. And, as I get older, you always sit there and think about, I've got to have the new outfit for Easter, or, wonder who's going to be there, or just stuff like that. But, the true meaning is Christ. And sometimes we forget that. And, the world's commercialized Easter as well. And we just need to refocus and think about what the true meaning is. For each one of us, it's different. And I think, as I matured more as a Christian, especially the last couple years, that, I really think about when Christ resurrected, he defeated death. He defeated sin. And he did that for us. And as a Christian, one day we can be resurrected as well. And we will be. And that's a beautiful thought. And just the love that God showed us by sending his Son. And that's what it is to me. It's the love and the defeat where he defeated Satan. And God gives us that power as well. And sometimes we forget it. And sometimes maybe this will just help everyone refocus. And I hope everyone again is doing well, and I wish you the best, and hopefully it won't be long till we can all get back together. And stay safe, and God bless you.
So when Jeremy asked me to do this last night, I'll admit I didn't really know what to talk about, what Easter weekend means to me. And obviously I think that's fluctuated throughout my life. When you're a kid, what it means is a Good Friday with your parents, that they don't have to go to work, and then waking up Easter Sunday to goodies that the Easter Bunny brings. When I was a kid, it meant piling up in the car and going to see my grandma and having a big Easter egg hunt with my sibling and my cousins, and it meant a big Easter dinner with my family. So I didn't really have the Jesus aspect of that when I was growing up. Fortunately, now that I'm an adult, I understand a little bit more, and I do have Jesus in my Easter. Obviously, the festivities are still there. They make it fun, and it still is about family to me. But I really didn't know what to talk about as far as the video went until this morning. So I got up this morning, and it's my first day off of work in a while. I've been doing 12s, and I've been gone from home for about 15 hours a day. Our hours got extended because of the virus. So I was tired this morning. I got out of bed. I was like, oh, I gotta go to the grocery store. So I went to the grocery store by myself. Only one person per household right now. So went to the grocery store. I was waiting for it to open. It was close to 9 o'clock. It was like 8:52. It was opening at 9 when a guy came up to my car and knocked on my window. So I said, I opened my door. I talked to him. He's holding 2 big bags full of movies and CDs and stuff like that. I said, hey man, do you want to buy some CDs or movies? And I don't carry cash ever. I only carry cards. And I told him that, I said, I really don't have any cash on me at all. I was like, what's going on? And he was like, well, I got laid off work. I'm starving. I don't know what to do except for sell my stuff. I said, okay, well, the grocery store here opens up in about 8 minutes. Do you want to go inside with me and I can maybe buy you some stuff? He didn't like that. He said, can you just take me to the convenience store instead? I was like, I was thinking about it. I was like, what do you want to buy? He said, groceries. I said, well, like I said, I can take you in here and get some groceries. He said, I don't need these kind of groceries. And I said, just be honest with me. What are you wanting? So he said, I want beer and cigarettes. I said, okay. Thank you for being honest with me. I said, well, how about this? How about I go and get you what you need, and I'll be back. And he said, can I just go with you? And I said, no, I'm not trying to be rude, but I don't know you, and I don't let people that I don't know in my car with me. So he nodded, and he said, you promise you're not going to call cops? I said, I'm not going to call the police, but I'm going to go get you what you need. He said, okay. So I went to CVS, and I went to the ATM and pulled money out. I took it back to him. I got out of my car. He was sitting there on the curb, and he saw that I didn't have any beer or cigarettes in my hand, and he started to look a little crestfallen, a little disappointed. I said, sir, I didn't get you any alcohol, and I didn't get you any cigarettes. And he just nodded. And I said, but I did go get some cash. So I handed it to him, and I said, what you do with this is completely your decision. It's your choice. And ultimately, I just want you to take care of yourself, whatever that means to you. And he started to cry. And we wrapped up our conversation. I shook his hand, even though I probably shouldn't have with everything going on right now. And we parted ways. And I really didn't know what I was going to make this video about until that happened. Because ultimately, it got me thinking. That guy very well may go and buy cigarettes and alcohol and get wasted today on that money that I gave him. He may. But he may not. If I had brought him cigarettes and beer, he would have. But I gave him a choice. Just like God gives us a choice every single day. And ultimately, it's none of my business what he does with that money. That's his decision. It's his life. I'm not going to judge him for it. And really and truly, Jesus loves every one of us. It doesn't matter if we're drug addicts or alcoholics or sinners or saints. He loves everyone equally. And he died for that. Jesus' perfect love superseded death and supersedes all. And he's not done with that man, whether he goes and gets wasted today or not. So I made a decision on my part to give him money. And he's going to have to make a decision on his part. But that little thing that happened today really got my brain going. And I was just like, that's just so funny. I didn't know what I was going to talk about. And that's what I'm going to talk about. The fact that Jesus loves us all. That's why he died. That's what Easter's about, is the fact that his perfect love superseded death, that he rose again for us. And it's just, it's cool. It's a good thing. And I think today, it's not even 1 o'clock yet here. And I'm all giddy because it's going to be a good day. This weekend's going to be a good weekend. Me and Tiff are still going to do some festivities. We'll paint eggs. We're probably not going to have a little Easter egg hunt, but we'll paint eggs. And we may actually post them on Instagram and Facebook and get people to vote on which one's best and have a little competition out of it. It might be fun. But I'm going to miss all of you guys, even though that this isn't going to be a traditional Easter. You know, it doesn't mean that God's not still working and that we're not going to be able to celebrate Easter the way that we need to celebrate it. But you guys have a great weekend, and we'll see you guys when this is all over.